Pregame.com.
I'm Vegas Runner, here with Bryan Leonard, going to break down some Big Ten college basketball. Northwestern at Iowa. Bryan likes this game. What do you make the line?
I made a pick 'em. I think the whole thing you have to take into account here is Northwestern is one of these teams that's supposedly on the bubble. I think their bubble burst in the last game. In fact, they're playing lousy ball. But I think that's going to make a little bit of a difference in the line. A lot of people thinking the must-win game.
You always pay a premium for those.
Always pay a premium for those, and those are the teams I really want to go against. So you take a look at Iowa. They're playing pretty good ball. They won 5 of their last 9 games, and 2 of the defeats was a 2-point loss to Michigan in overtime, and then they lost to Ohio State by a bucket the other day. So you've got an Iowa team who's peaking right now, and nobody's given them much of a thought because they don't have a very good record. You got a Northwestern team who's lost 11 of their last 18 games. They only got 2 road wins in Big Ten action, and that was to Penn State and Illinois. You're paying a little bit extra for Northwestern here. I don't think it's worth it. And, you know, Northwestern is a team who, to have success, they're a much better shooting team than Iowa is, no doubt about it. But a lot of their success is from shooting from distance. And we talked about this in the past. When you're playing at home in a comfortable position,
it's easy to do.
It's easier to shoot from three-point range. You go on the road, you struggle. And that's one of the reasons why Northwestern has struggled on the road. So we're getting an Iowa team who I think is playing the better ball right now, and basically a pick situation where they win, they're going to cover.
I agree. I like the Iowa side, too. I think not only are you going to pay a premium for the fact that Northwestern is the bubble team and a must-win, but also they blew them out in the first meeting. Right. They made it look easy. But if you break down that box score, the final score was not really a reflection of what happened. If you look just at field goal percentage, three-point shooting, I mean, Iowa shot 51% from the field, 50% from three-point range, but they had 18 turnovers, and Northwestern only had 7. You're not going to win on the road with 18 turnovers. I think coming back home, that's not going to happen, and that gives this team a big advantage. Plus, Northwestern just can't win on the road. They've won 3 games all season, like you pointed out. And finally, the only thing that worries me about Iowa is will they be able to control the tempo? Because this is a little different Iowa team. You're not expecting this team to be like a running team, you know. But they're 54th in tempo, according to Ken Pomeroy, which is a little quicker than what I'm used to seeing from Iowa in the past. But we know Northwestern really likes to slow it down. They have some upperclassmen running the ball. You think they'll have any success on the road slowing it down?
Well, they've done that all year long, and I don't think it's going to change much here. And Iowa's a little bit different team than they were. They've had some injuries in the past. So now, you know, they're playing more to where their true ability is right now.
I agree with you, man. We're going to go ahead and stamp Iowa over Northwestern. Bryan made this game a pick-em. Hopefully Northwestern, the must-win team, comes in favored. You're always going to pay a premium for those. Going to be back covering more Saturday games, then some Sunday college basketball and NBA. Don't forget, go to pregamevideos.com where all of our videos will be up in one thread along with conversation about each of the games.